Welcome to the Happiest Place, where we explore how to win at life and achieve your deepest dreams. I'm Brandi Hudson, a performance coach and happiness expert. Each week, we'll dive into practical strategies to help you live your best life by harnessing the power of high vibration emotions. Whether you're looking to improve your relationships, career, health, or overall well-being, this podcast is your guide to creating a life you truly love. Let's get started on your journey to becoming the happiest version of yourself.
Okay, we're back, and we're back with some more questions from our listeners, readers, and followers. You ready?
I am ready. Welcome to the Happiest Place, people.
Love it. Dear Happiest Place, as a leader, I feel I'm supposed to have all of the answers and to be strong all the time. But inside, I'm overwhelmed and unsure. How can I show vulnerability without losing respect? There's a lot here, B. Vulnerability, respect, being unsure all the time. What am I supposed to do of being a leader? Hit me.
I wrote this question myself because what I teach people all the time is that you gain the most respect through your vulnerability and authenticity. So what I tell people is this: at the end of the day, there are no perfect people. There are no people who have all the answers. There are no people who get it right all the time. And so when you are attempting to do that, that actually doesn't resonate with people at all, right? What resonates is when I'm on the podcast and I can't find the right word, and that's just human nature. I don't know exactly what to say. That's what happens every day to 8 billion people across the world. And when I try to get everything right, people are, I don't know what, but something about this human feels inauthentic. And there's such irony in a world where we're all trying to be perfect and no one likes a perfect person. Do you remember the girl who always tried to be perfect in college and high school? Did you? No. And so what I tell people is that you are stressing yourself out. You are in this place of overwhelm and you're trying to do a thing that even if you were able to reach your goal, wouldn't even provide you what you're looking for. You wouldn't even be able to trade on it because no one loves that. So embrace your vulnerability. Tell people, when I was a first-time manager, my team would send me a question, and if I didn't know it, I would figure out the question, the answer, before I would respond back. Yeah. By the time I retired from corporate America, if I didn't know the answer, I just be like, oh, I don't know.
And what was the difference in their reaction?
You let me know so that I'll know next time.
Did you see a difference in how they responded to that sort of show of vulnerability?
Absolutely. The last version of myself in corporate America was far more well received than the earliest version, right? Because the last version of myself was confident in my ability to do the job and totally disentangled from my ability to look good at every pass. I could care less.
Interesting. They're talking about being strong all the time. Where does that come from?
That's a trauma response.
Go on.
When you feel as though you have to show up and keep everything bolstered up all the time, that's in response to maybe not feeling as though you had a lot of support around you, to maybe something happening in your childhood where you had to be the strongest one. That is just a response to not being able to just be and to freely be who you actually are. And so we want to really examine that, right? The E in my base framework is emotional resilience. And so we build emotional resilience by thinking about what got me to this place, what is causing me to behave in this manner, and then releasing from the dense emotions of those past events, whether they be stress or trauma, and actually holding on to the wisdom, because everything that happened to us happened for us. And so we do want to know that, and we want to take that wisdom and then just release the dense emotion that is associated with it, because all dense emotions from the past, all they do is serve to bring our past into our present moment.
You've talked about ego before, right, as a protective mechanism. So when I heard you say emotion, you said, I was like, oh gosh, I remember last time we spoke, you said ego can be something that holds you back, right? It can hold you back from being vulnerable. Talk to me about ego and how that relates.
Yeah, I mean, I think ego wants to keep us safe. It wants to keep us in the same place we were already in, because by definition, we're alive. Ego is very primitive, right? And so it in many ways holds us back, and in many ways has been in service to us over the totality of our life. So we want to be both grateful for it because it keeps us alive, And also, I will sometimes just say, I know you're trying to keep me safe. I know you're worried that, I'm stretching too far, but I got this and I got you and we're going to be fine. Right. And so you really just want to talk to our ego that's holding us and trying to keep us in the same place as a means of keeping us safe. And just know I'm going to be okay. Right. I don't actually have to bolster everything anymore. I don't have to have all the answers anymore. I don't have to juggle all the balls anymore.
What does a leader who inhabits or who lives in the happiest place look like? How do they lead?
Yeah, I think they lead from their place of genius. I think they lead from these high vibrations of love and joy. And when they don't feel that, they take a beat to see how they get back there. And they lead from their intuitive knowing, right? And they know that when they're connected to that intuition, when they're connected to that knowing, that they are going to guide the team in this great, big, beautiful way. And that will never, ever leave them without a win. They're going to win again and again and again. And they set this big, beautiful vision from that intuition. And when they set that big, beautiful vision, then they take these inspired actions towards it. And the team wants to be on the spaceship, wants to be on the shuttle.
I love that. I think being able to essentially bottle that and sell that is the way you get to the happiest place.
Every single day. This is how we build a life that feels as good as it looks, as we take all those inputs and we just rinse and repeat.
I love it. Till next time.
Till next time. Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in to The Happiest Place. Remember, your dreams are meant for you, and you have the power to create the life you desire. Don't forget to send in your questions for future episodes. I'm here to help you on your path to happiness and success. Until next time, stay curious, take radical responsibility, and keep vibrating high.